Welcome back to StockSmart Indicators. We're happy to have you back. We're happy to be back. Okay. So we have our half trend scalper and our DMI reversal alerts. Okay. So we go out to a daily time chart and we check this out. We see all these big moves here. All right. That's interesting. We go out to the weekly. We can see how those really look before something starts to take off in price, or when something just seems to be having too many moves. It's just not likely. Okay. Now we're looking at TCAT here. Now let's pull something else up here. Maybe something on this list. Oh, we did get something. Okay, so to look for a pop finder, these are things that could be popping. Yeah, nice little pop. There we go. Pop up, pop down. That one looks like it's trying to push down. This one looks like it could be coming up. That one looks like it's going down. And we might have something here, but this bothers me. And we are trading sideways, at least on the weekly time frame. And down on the daily time frame. So not something I'm really gonna interest myself in. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got our uptrend and downtrend labels, our DMI reversal alerts, our scalper, okay, and then our scalper plot study. Now let's see if our scalper, if that's that's another half trend scalper study. Now let's see what's going on there. Let's make this disappear. And we won't show that study. We'll hit apply, hit OK. Let's get rid of that completely. Hit apply and OK. Don't really see much of a difference. That's fine. Green bar there. It's interesting study. Green bar here. Price comes down. We need more than one green bar anyway. Okay. So with our DMI reversal alerts, we can see those are the quicker signals. And your half trend scalper alerts, those are much longer. More of a swing trading, possibly. But we still have to keep in mind that it's called the half trend scalper, okay? Not the full trend scalper, all right? So we're going to go into our half trend scalper, and you can get your half trend scalper on usethingscript.com. I think you can grab it right over there. I think they even have it right in their little, first homepage. All right, so we have our half trend line. We have an up signal and a down signal. Now we can change these colors or we can change the other colors. It doesn't really matter. All right, so we'll change that color and we'll change this down signal. We'll change that there. There we go. Is that really recognizable enough? Or that kind of yellow is, but we could do better. But as you can see, this right here is a half trend scalper signal, all right? So you really don't get that signal until half trend, all right? Well, let's check this out. Let's bring it down to the 4-hour time frame. See. All right, so with our half trend scalper, we would have gotten a signal to short here, way back, 6-9. Then you would have gotten your signal to cover somewhere at the end of the month. Okay. But maybe we look for other reasons to find an entry, whether it be something we made on the channel, like any of the things we've made. Many of our special lists here. Maybe super trenders or shaft trend cycle, VWAP, stochastic, DMI. Our rock bottom detector, our pump and dump detector, our some of our rune stuff. Standard deviations or standard error. We like using that too. Okay, KXIN. Looks like we might have some moves first thing. All right, so down on this 5-tick chart here, we can see, and this half trend scalper once again happens about half midway of the trend. So you don't get the full move, when using the half trend scalper, unfortunately. All right, and down on the bottom we have the TTM scalper plot studies, and then when we see a double here, that typically means that we're in for a reversal. Okay, that's why I have them set up this way, so we can look at them in, say, more of a color-coded fashion than an arrow, up and down type of fashion. So you'll know, buy and sell and vice versa, but when they double up on each other, that's a possible reversal, and we can see it did trade sideways when these doubled up. All right, let's pop over here to AMC on a 5-tick chart, just for fun, and we can see what happened. It got rejected and pushed back, went up and touched that line nearly exactly, gave it a little kiss, mwah, and pushed it back down. Says, no, you don't. All right. Okay. So we can see what they're doing here is they're slowly wiggling out of their positions. They're basically being allowed to get out of their positions. And we can see our half-trend scalper is catching, half the trend. So really, we might even consider a full-trend scalper, but this time it's about the half-trend scalper and how useful it can be. Now we can take this out to, let's say, the 4-hour. All right, and we will take a look. And we'll just go from our big explosion back here, and our half-trend scalper really does catch part of the move, or the beginning of this big move here, as we turn green on the Heikinashi. Okay, we get Heikinashi green candles, up, down, half-trend scalper up, down DMI signal. So you can see if you're working on DMI signals or TTM, they happen much sooner than your half-trends. Okay. And as we continue to zoom in, up to our current date, we see our half-trend scalper caught it just as we popped above this resistance here. And I said that once it got to this resistance, it would have to clear this one before it was able to reach up and touch these. And so it did. All right. Now, we don't have a downwards half-trend cycle yet signal, so kind of looks like it could still be slightly bullish. And it does say it is in an uptrend on the 4-hour. Now let's go down on the 1-hour and see what it looks like. Still on an uptrend, okay, but we are getting some downward signals now. There is the downward half-trend cycle. So let's expect a possible downwards push at the, 1-hour open. Okay, and now you can see down in the half-hour we are trading sideways, and we've broken below our support, which makes this now vive la resistance. All right. 15-minute. Yeah, it's certainly falling, ain't she? All right, but this still could have a big jump up, and we are looking at an up signal, but let's not get too overexcited here. Even though we are getting a double up, okay? A double up. And see, we get a double up here, and what happens? We get a pushback and then a big rally. All right? So we look for we look for where they double up on each other. And that could be the possible new trend. Let's go down one more time frame. And a downtrend here. And sideways here. All right, so we'll see how we open up. But really, it looks like for the first couple minutes, first hour, it's going to be a little ziggy-zaggy, okay? Probably going to push downwards in the first hour. And then looking out past, say, 10:30, 11 o'clock, before it might turn bullish once more. Okay. And we like using our HA Colt, shaft trend cycle, things like that. %R, %B. %B has some really good signals there if you can keep up with them. And our standard error, and even our stacked moving averages here. You know, we get a little wonder scan of some stacked moving averages here. And we get quite a few. All right. So the DMI reversal alerts, this is, Thinkorswim, they have that. You just type in DMI and you will have it. The uptrend and downtrend labels you will not have. You'll have to find them, create them, or go get them off of my GitHub. That's where I store everything. And this half-trend scalper, you can get that from Use ThinkScript. Now, this is a made study from the channel, and this is an altered study, from the channel here that we've made. Okay. Now, this still down, and stacked EMAs. Okay, and the accumulation swing index daily, that always gives off some good things too. And we want to look at our Arun reversal signals. Those are important. And I noticed that these half-trend scalper signals are very good at finding bear flags. If you take a look, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. So that's a good thing. Bear flag, bear flag. That's kind of neat. Didn't really notice that before, and we see this big jump here. So that's another very useful study you can add to your little arsenal of indicators there. Your little tackle box of power. All right. And then we go with our daily hammers. Whichever stocks throw a daily hammer, we want to know about it. Awesome. So we're not getting much response on our lists here this morning. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll just check out a volatility daily scan. And if nothing pops up, then we know that things are running slowly because there's lots of traffic. So I think I will leave you guys with this. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next video.